Hello, hello. I am back from the Black Boy Art Show. I keep wanting to call it Black Boy Joy. I mean, because it is, but I need to call it by its name. It's a marvelous Black Boy Art Show. For short, Black Boy Art Show. They have it in multiple cities, and Atlanta's stop was today. Okay, I'm getting weird now. Bye. Don't know where we're going.
Hey, yo, know your skin better than you know your friends. She is cool to be a boss and she got baddie friends. Had to alter my perception just to meet my ends. She like when you stick around, is that in your plans? Know your skin better than you know your friends. She is cool to be a boss and she got baddie friends. Had to alter my perception.
Art show 3 to 9 p.m. We went right when it started. We spent a couple of hours there, maybe 3 hours actually. And then we went and got pizza. But anyway, let's talk about where we were. We were at the West Side Cultural Arts Center. I haven't actually been to the center outside of New Year's Eve and this particular show. So I genuinely don't know what's there outside of... Wait, I've been to that location for something else. It was during Super Bowl festivities. I went there for a Nike event and 21 Savage was performing. Okay, yes. 21 was performing at this location, but it was an installation for Nike and it was like a private concert thing. Yeah. I remember that, and I'll put some things in the cards so that you can refer to the location and see how they flip it into these amazing things. But that is what I remember it to be. New Year's Eve this year, art show this year, and a few years ago, that Nike concert thing. Yeah. So I've always had good experiences at this location. I got to talk to some amazing artists. Like, they are very talented. And one of them even has an art piece signed by Chris Brown himself. Now, he was pleasantly surprised that I understood the direction of the art piece, which I thought was really funny. And he was like, some people really don't know who that person is in the corner of it. And I was like, I dibble and dabble in a little bit of art. But anyway, we were talking about Andy Warhol and Basquiat, and he told a story about how Chris Brown signed this and when it happened and all of that. So that was a pretty cool story. I ended up buying a piece from an artist that, his art was just so good. It was really good. There was amazing art everywhere. I ended up getting a piece that would complement my accent chair downstairs. No, I haven't gotten it yet because you would have seen it by now. But yes, it's going to complement the accent chair, and I'm going to get some other art pieces that will also complement this particular piece. So I'm going to build everything around the piece that I got today. I saw some art from someone that said that he spent 27 months in Iraq and they thought that he would come back and be normal. And his art definitely showed pain and strife and stress and anxiety, and that's what it looked like to me. He didn't really talk much. He let us take in the work for what it was. And if we had any questions, of course, he was there. But I was just in shock about his pieces. We also saw some repurposed things, repurposed money. We saw some repurposed prints that are now made into like little coffee tables or accent tables. We saw a lot of geometric art pieces, some about diversity and the various complexions that Black people can have and shapes and sizes. And there was a tattoo artist, he only uses an ink pen, like a Bic ink pen, like the one that you use at a doctor's office to fill out your paperwork. Very basic pen. And because I'm a stationary girl, I was like, what kind of pen are you using? He was like, this ink pen, because the color won't fade, and if I use any other kind of pen, then it will change colors over time. And I was like, interesting, okay. And he had a particular kind of art of a voluptuous woman. I said, what's your inspiration? He was like, Black women. I said, oh, okay. Okay. And he's a tattoo artist, but he never got to tattoo any of those pieces on anyone, but he would like to. But I'm like, sir, who's gonna want, okay, that's your business. If you want that man's erotica tattooed on your body, that's on you. The art was still pretty cool. There were a lot of MLK images, Basquiat images, and lots of Marvin Gaye portraits. Lots of, who else did we see a lot of? A couple of people had Sade in there, and we saw two artists were live painting. One was doing like a hand with some, I didn't get to see the ending of it, but I saw it when he was painting the hand. And then I saw someone else doing Weezy F Baby, Please Said It Baby. So Lil Wayne was getting painted, and that artist actually had a completed Basquiat behind that one, which was pretty nice too. And I keep bringing up Basquiat because I went to the Basquiat exhibit when it was at High Museum, and that was great too. It was just a really good art show. It was really good to see Black men being creative and expressing themselves through art and music, because there were some live performances as well. So that was really nice to see. I'm just trying to recap the outing. I went with Charlita. It was a really good show, I will say that. We didn't get to go somewhere before that, so that was the only outing. But I wanted to definitely talk about what I saw, and it was a good time. It was great to talk to the artists themselves and what their inspiration was. The artist that I actually purchased the piece from, he's dyslexic. He shared that with us because there's a particular part I would think is his signature in the art, and I saw 2 TOP or 2 T09, and then I was like, is this his handle? Is this like, what is it? And I genuinely didn't know. And Charlita was like, oh, it says stop. I was like, why do you see stop and I don't see stop? Like, I know that it's a play on the word, but what is it? And he was like, it's supposed to say stop. I said, okay. And he was like, I'm dyslexic. Okay, well, you should have led with that. Come on. You knew. So yeah, he let us know that his work was really good. And there was one piece there that I was like, oh, it's red. I don't have a place for that. Just like my Virgil, I have a piece from exhibit when it was at High Museum. It's over here in this unfinished bar area. Just please. Anyway, that big yellow piece that's blurry back here, I don't know where I'm gonna put that. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it, but I have it. That was right before the pandemic. So yeah, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. I could put it up here, but it would clash with all of my movie posters, but I'm rambling at this point. It was a really good show, and I have a lot of business cards and everything, so I'm gonna keep them. So if there's any art that you saw within the clips, hopefully I have a business card from them and I can let you know like where to find these people. But I'm tired and I have to go to work tomorrow. That's the only downside to having events on Sunday. Like, I'm still on the high from the event. Like, I'm on this natural high from the event. I still want to, like, you know, but I got to get ready for bed. I got to, you know,